man has been badly injured here in the depths of the wilderness. Well, not really. This is some extraordinary makeup that Danny Pellet has done. He is an instructor with Boreal River Rescue and Wilderness Medical Associates International. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you. A
really interesting morning. You guys have some really great courses that I think, especially living in the Ottawa Valley, are extremely relevant.
Yeah, awesome. We have a lot of fun on them too, so it's a pretty good job.
I bet. Okay, so do you always go all out with the makeup for your first aid courses?
Yeah, especially as we get into our longer courses, we do some pretty elaborate simulations with stage blood and makeup, and we videotape them, and that way people can watch afterwards and see how they did. And that way when they're out there dealing with a real situation way out in the backcountry, they're able to stay a bit more calm and do a really good job. So
yeah, definitely. When you first started putting all the fake blood, it made me feel a little woozy. So if it ever happens, I'll just picture that it's fake.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would be the first thing that we would want to do if we're dealing with a disgusting
so the first thing with a bleed like this is we'd want to stop the bleeding by applying well-aimed direct pressure. Now, Julian's bleed or wound isn't really bleeding too much anymore, so that's pretty good.
Right.
So the next thing that we want to do is clean it out really well, because we're way back in the backcountry, maybe hours or even days away from help. We need to be really aggressive in cleaning this so that we don't get an infection.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is take some stuff out of our kit here. We could start by making sure that we have proper protection on. So you can put your gloves on.
Okay.
And also, if you have a raincoat or something like that, you would want to do that up, maybe even put some sunglasses on. You want to make sure that you don't splatter any of his body fluids over into anywhere where it could get into your body.
Okay, got my sunglasses, my gloves.
Then what we could do is take one of these gauze pads and maybe start by just scraping away some of the big stuff and work away from the wounds. We're not brushing stuff into it.
Okay.
So away from the edges. Perfect.
Okay. And you've created this, oh sorry Julian, you're such a good actor. You've created this makeshift garbage can. Why would you do that?
Yeah, well you wouldn't be carrying a garbage can with you, so this way you can take a foam sleeping pad and put a garbage bag in it, and you're able to collect this stuff so you could deal with it properly and not leave the blood all over the place.
Okay.
So there's a bit of a biohazard. So
I didn't do a very good job because there's little pebbles all stuck in it.
Well, what you can do now is take these tweezers and kind of really get in there and start removing some of those pebbles.
Oh, man.
And then the big key to good wound cleaning is irrigating with high pressure water. So you can put your tweezers down there for a moment and get some water in there.
But clean, right?
Yeah,
really
so
important.
as long as it's drinking quality water, that's going to be good enough. And it's really the pressure that's going to do the trick. So Julian's wound is kind of angled down here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of the way a little bit, and you could just spray right into there, right into the wound. Woo! Maybe let's angle it this way a little more. Go for one more spray.
Okay.
Just down like that.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe up a little. Yeah, there we go. And now what you would do is take your tweezers again, pick more stuff out of there.
Wow.
And we can see that it's starting to look a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
Now, as we clean this, we want to start assessing it. We're going to decide whether we're going to call it a simple wound. Simple wound's one that we can maybe keep the person in the backcountry and monitor it for infection, or whether it's a high-risk wound for infection. And if that's the case, we're going to keep cleaning it, but once it's clean, we're going to get the person to a doctor to get antibiotics or stitches or whatever
all of this, with regards to what you've got in your first aid kit and how to deal with different situations, are taught in your courses, right?
Yeah, of course.
And what are the different lengths of courses?
We have 2-day courses, 4-day courses, and 8-day courses.
Right.
And we do those courses with Wilderness Medical Associates all over the world, and here in Ottawa with Boreal River, we do them around the area. So some in Gatineau Park, some right in town at the Nepean Sportsplex.
Okay.
We pretty much have them going all year long. So,
So if you head to the website, you can check out all of the information, and there's the different ways to get in contact with you to sign up for the courses. Thank you so much for spending the day with us.
Yeah, thank you.
What a wealth of knowledge you are. We'll shake bloody gloves. All right, stick around. We've got more coming up on CTV Morning Live.